here in Chicago, Illinois for tonight's Battlefront. It is the aftermath of the Royal Rumble extravaganza. And boy, was it a 5-star event. RJ Peckham alongside the broadcast colleague Mark Adams. And tonight, Mark, we are going to see a lot of events from the fallout of the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. We are going to probably see Chuck Norris at some point in the show. He won the Royal Rumble in the number 1 position. And as I hear it through my reliable source, the Royal Rumble winner, Chuck Norris, is going to make his address later tonight. Also, we're going to begin the Bank Heist qualifying round. Whoever wins the upcoming matches on Battlefront will qualify for the Bank Heist match at Telethon. Also tonight, we have got the Stalker taking on Jason Voorhees. Now, it is a huge understatement, Mark, to say that the Stalker is livid and bent out of shape. He was very close to taking the world title from Freddy Krueger at the Rumble, but thanks to Ghostface, that did not happen. Well, looks like we're going to start off the show with Chuck Norris's address. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the winner of the Royal Rumble, Chuck Norris. Oh, come on!
Well, he's not wasting any time.
The world champion Freddy Krueger just Pearl Harbored Chuck Norris from behind. Chuck Norris, he's already exhausted from going through all 39 superstars literally to win the 2015 Royal Rumble. He's getting hell of a greet from the world champion Freddy Krueger. And here comes his entourage. Oh, no. Not you guys. Michael, you were strangely absent when you all pounded the Stalker for me. I want you to prove to me that you are still on my side. I want you to come out here and kill Chuck Norris for me right now, and don't stall. Wants Michael Myers. Oh! Freddy, I suggest you turn around. Roundhouse! The man who will be going to Telethon to challenge for that title is not intimidated by Freddy Krueger the least bit. But also, Freddy called out Michael Myers, but he never showed up. What is up with that?
Maybe he's just walking really slow like he always does.
Or maybe there could be some dissension within the ranks of Freddy's entourage. Okay, go over the tag team tournament. Address the issue of ring interference. Cover the fatal four-way
fellow TWA fans, and welcome to another exciting episode of Battlefront. What a thrilling event the Royal Rumble was.
And congratulations are in order for Mr. Norris. I am addressing you all to let you know what fun events I have planned leading up to Telethon 6. First, 4 tag teams will participate in a tournament over the month of February, and the winning team will challenge the tag team champions, Brute Force, at Telethon. But the fun doesn't end there. Here tonight, I have organized a fatal 4-way match to crown a number 1 contender to the Prime Time Championship at Telethon as well. Fun, fun, fun. Am I right, young people? But if I could be serious for a moment, I saw all the funny business that went on during the TWA title match at the Rumble. And quite frankly, interferences like that happen all too often, and I am getting tired of them. Which is why I have set those slackers WWE crew numbers 1 and 2 straight and have ordered them to detain anyone who tries to exit that curtain and disrupt a match.
Officer Mallory will also be supervising them just to make sure they do
son of a-
their job.
You stole my notes! You see? I listen, TWA. I take your opinions to heart. Unlike Billy Mays. If you vote to keep me in office, you can expect more positive changes in our future. Halt, Billy. Get out of my way, Mallory! Mr. Pettybags is conducting a speech and must not be disturbed. Yeah, my speech! I wonder, did he send you, his errand boy, to peek at my notes so he could deliver them and try to get on the good side of the voters? Please disperse. What? You gonna beat me up? That won't look good on his campaign. What, are you jealous that he's fixing an issue that has plagued TWA for years? Something you never bothered trying to fix? Move! Mr. Pettybags! Vote for rich Uncle... Give me those damn notes, you thief! Gasp. Look, everyone, this slob is claiming he wrote our notes. He is a liar. Do you really want a liar in charge of your community? Look who's talking. Nice move, Pennybags. You almost got away with it, too. I have no idea what you're talking about, Billy. But it sounds to me like you're trying to take credit for my new ideas to fix this company. Can you believe all this, TWA World? You can lie till your nose grows out to China. The TWA fans will never buy your shit. China. He wants to send all our jobs to China. Do you really want him in China? Shut up before I take your wig and make it into a bird's nest! Instead of trying to steal my ideas, why don't you come up with your own and go away? Oh, I will, Monopoly guy. Things already heating up backstage in terms of the election between Billy Mays and Rich Uncle Pennybags. But we're going to start the festivities off at Battlefront with a match. The newcomer, Ermac, is going to take on Donkey Kong. Now, Ermac made quite a statement when he made his debut in the Television Wrestling Association a month or so back. But he's going up against a heavyweight, a seasoned veteran in Donkey Kong. Former tag team champion, that ape knows his way around the ring, and I think he's going to give Ermac a hell of a hard time. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Shang Tsung from Outworld, weighing in at 210 pounds. Back.
Neither of these two were at the Royal Rumble match because they called it a petty Earth Realm game.
understand why. I mean, I don't know why Ermac passed up on the opportunity to enter the Royal Rumble match. He could have possibly headlined Telethon if he wanted to. This guy is a dangerous threat. And look at the manager accompanying him, Shang Tsung. He looks more dangerous than Ermac this week. Or maybe not.
His opponent, accompanied by the angry video game nerd from the Congo jungle, weighing in 336 pounds, Donkey Kong.
Ermac goes from facing Ace Ventura to Donkey Kong. That's quite a leap up the totem pole.
Can Ermac go on a winning streak, much like Gigant, and make it 2-0 in the Television Wrestling Association? He's got his work cut out for him. This is going to be a battle of speed against strength.
What's Ermac doing?
Wait a minute, Donkey Kong, he just... Jesus Christ, Superstar Donkey Kong just was clutching his chest and he fell onto our table. What just happened? And that's it.
Winner of this bout as a result of a countout, Ermac.
He just jumped straight onto our table.
I was worried that Donkey Kong may have suffered a heart attack, but he's back up. He doesn't know what happened. And quite frankly, neither do we. And neither does the nerd.
That's Nintendo's muscle? What are we worried about? Your group is just made up of 2 greasy plumbers, 2 guys who are wannabes of those plumbers, a fairy, a talking dog, and a dumb monkey. Yeah, I think Homer and I are confident when we say this, bub. We, 2D, are declaring war on you, nerd. We, the voices of the voiceovers, will take out all of your minions to get to you. Then, when you are all that is left, Homer is gonna hold you down, and I'm gonna return the favor and shit on your face! You ain't that right, homie?
And Homer just knocked down Donkey Kong, and he just knocked down the nerd! 2D really means more here!
But they do know they're severely outnumbered.
There's 7 Nintendo guys and only 2 members of 2D, Homer and Bugs, but wait a minute! Here comes Mario and Luigi! And Wario and Fox McCloud! But is it too late, though? I tried my best, babe. It's so damn hard to win the Royal Rumble. Oh, really? Chuck Norris lasted in there for almost an hour and won it! What's your excuse, you pussy? I'm sorry, babe. I don't know what else to say. But hey, I'm still the light heavyweight champ. See? That isn't good enough!
had the chance to boost up a tax bracket, and you blew it! Babe, why are you so upset? I love you. Legs, I like you. But sometimes you piss me the fuck off. Selena, wait! Ugh, I gotta make this up to her somehow. There you are. How could you do that to me, Billy? Excommunicating me from the Royal Rumble. I thought we were amigos.
Yes, we are amigos, but I can't let that interfere with my obligations as GM. You can't just hit a woman in Sarah Connor and get away with it scot-free.
I see. And what about the way she viciously attacked me afterwards? I certainly hope she is not getting off scot-free with that.
Well, to be honest, I consider what she did to you as an act of self-defense. So I don't really see the need to punish her.
You sexist bastardo! I attack her and you throw me out of the Royal Rumble. But she attacks me and doesn't even get a slap on the wrist. You're no amigo of mine. I am switching my vote over to rich Uncle Pennybags.
Captain, try to relax. What happened at the Royal Rumble happened. You're still a decorated veteran here, and you're still rated R champion.
Still, you're a loyal soldier, and I like you. But somebody in this vicinity is gonna get their fucking head blown off.
I agree, Captain. Letting that anger out on someone will be good for you. Alright, I'm off, Cap.
He has every right to be angry for the TWA screwing him over for another year.
How did they screw him over? He was legitimately eliminated from the Royal Rumble. His feet touched the floor, and he went over the top rope. It's simple as 1, 2, 3. Well, we're going to start off with the first Bank Heist qualifier. AAA will take on the returning John McClane. John McClane made his return at the Royal Rumble, and he put up quite a fight before eventually bowing out. There is some question about possible ring rust, and he's going up against one tough motherfucker in AAA, Alexander Ace Adams. These two want to get one step closer to the Bank Heist.
The following contest is a Bank Heist qualifying match, scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 226 pounds, AAA!
Now we do talk about the Royal Rumble winner, Chuck Norris, lasting close to an hour. But AAA was no slouch in the Royal Rumble himself. He lasted at least more than 10 minutes before being eliminated.
Only because he brought that stupid cane in.
AAA feels he's been screwed around by the system long enough. This Bank Heist qualifying match is his opportunity to get one step closer to the title. John McClane himself is an avid fan favorite. So it may be a split decision between the voters.
And his opponent from New York City, weighing in at
There's Captain Rhodes! He just nailed John McClane!
Well, if this will relieve your stress, then go ahead.
Leave his stress. There is no damn call for this. Oh, come on! And Private Steel, Captain Rhodes' boy toy, just nailed John McClane. So what does that mean? Do we have a match? Or does AAA win by forfeit? Or what? And just continuing the attack on the returning McClane. Oh, no. Oh! Captain Rhodes just smacked McClane right within the bald skull. And Captain Rhodes, he became so violent with the chair, he accidentally knocked his backup dancer, Private Steel, down.
Looks like he got out of there.
Don't you dare! No! Jesus Christ, superstar! And now AAA, I think he's seen enough. I don't know if he's going to help John McClane or not, but we don't have a match. Well, we need to get our answers. Is John McClane going to be able to compete? Does AAA win by forfeit? We need answers now.
where the hell is Michael?
We can't find him anywhere.
So that idiot just takes off when I need him more than ever?
I have a feeling he's grown a big ego, Fred. He must think he's too good for us now.
I have never heard of a mute ego maniac. That bitch! Him and Leatherface were supposed to be in this tag team tournament. Ghostface, would you like to take his place?
Gladly. But what about the Stalker? He's probably going to try interfering and get back at us for the Royal Rumble.
With tighter security at the curtain, you won't have to worry about him. Just win that tournament.
So how's your campaign going, Billy? You already fresh out of ideas? To be honest, I really don't need to come up with any new ideas to add on to the ones I thought of that you stole. All I have to do is remind the people what you have done, and I got just about 99% of the votes. The 1% being your cabinet, of course. Uh-huh. And where's your political ad? Trump and I have already filmed my ad, and it will be aired later tonight. Oh, somebody's here to see you.
You wanted to see me?
Billy, why don't you handle this? I got to go shake hands and kiss babies and... Hey! If you claim no interference was your idea, then you tell him the news. I understand you are angry about the Royal Rumble. But due to, our new law regarding match interference, you can't interfere in Freddy's or any of his allies' matches. It's nothing personal, Stalker. This law goes for everybody.
There's no person, no group, or no law that will stop me from what must be done. Freddy and his entourage will pay for their crimes, just like everyone else.
Oof! Good luck with Chase. I'm sorry, pal, but security will detain you if you try to interfere in their matches.
You cannot detain death, Billy Mays.
Cannot detain Death? Doesn't he mean you cannot detain the Stalker? Death has been off for a long vacation ever since Chuck Norris knocked him out.
Well, we finally got confirmation about the AAA McLean thing. It appears AAA has been given the victory due to forfeit, so yet another thing handed to him.
Well, unexpected, but AAA will be at the big show at Telethon. But we're going to show the first match in the tag team tournament. The Slashers, Ghostface and Leatherface, going up against the new team of the Wet Bandits. Now, it's been relatively clear that the Wet Bandits are unproven in these waters. They've only had one tag team match so far, but they're going up against Leatherface and Ghostface, who have no experience together as a team. It was Michael Myers and Leatherface doing the work all this time. Now, Ghostface is as a stand-in.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Chicago, Illinois, at a total combined weight of 482 pounds, Harry and Marv.
Unlike AAA, they're not getting that good of a reaction, probably because half the people in this arena have been robbed by them.
And their water bills ran up because of these two.
And their opponents, accompanied by Freddy Krueger at a total combined weight of 509 pounds, Ghostface and Leatherface.
Part of the Slashers entourage that Freddy Krueger has employed. Freddy Krueger now has 4 people doing his dirty work for him. Leatherface, Ghostface, add to that the disgusting turncoats Frankenstein and Karis. How they even pondered selling their soul to this man, I have no idea. And Ghostface nails Harry with the Ghost Rider, and he makes the tag to Leatherface. This could be over in record time. Harry, he's already doozy. And there's a meat hook. Down goes Marv. Pinfall, 1, 2, 3. He didn't even break a sweat. The Slashers move on to the next round of the tournament.
You are your winners, the Slashers.
We've already been through 3 matches and we're only a half an hour into our show.
Well, Freddy, despite the fact this was a makeshift team, he is quite impressed with the dominance of Ghostface and Leatherface. These two could become a force to be reckoned with in the tag division. Wait a minute, the lights went.
Oh. Slashers, you have fallen into the same trap many others have fallen victim to in the past. You have angered me. How many more casualties will it take for the TWA to learn? You cannot deceive me and expect to walk away from it unscathed. You chose your resting place, and now it's time for you all to lie in it. Welcome to your own personal hell.
Well, I guess since he can't interfere anymore, that's the best he can do.
I see that look on Freddy's face. It's a look of cowardice. I have reason to believe, Mark, that the world champion, Freddy Krueger, is deathly afraid of the Stalker. That's why he needs all this help. That's why he needs his entourage to do his work for him. Freddy, in his own mind, knows he can't beat the Stalker. Feeling better, Rhodes? Ow. Would you care? I hope you feel better, 'cause you're gonna be in pain again after I tell you this. For the way you senselessly assaulted John McClane and sent him back on the shelf, I am making you defend your Rated R title at Adrenaline Rush. Seeing as though your last title defense was a complete fluke, you, my friend, are overdue for a proper title match. And who the hell am I facing? I'm arranging a #1 contenders match, but this man will be one. What did you shove me for? Hello, Rhodes. I'm the cable guy. You and I are gonna play at Adrenaline Rush. If you can win your #1 contenders match, Jim. Of course I'll win it. There is no one more extreme than me. Is this a fucking joke? This is how you're punishing me? Putting me up against this retard? Please don't take him lightly. I've experienced his wrath firsthand. Yeah? 'Cause you're a fucking wimp. I'm not. Guess I'll see you at Adrenaline Rush. Or maybe not. What is this fix-and-want? We saw Catwoman give a verbal lashing to Legs, despite the fact that Legs walked out victorious in his light heavyweight title match over Waldo at the Royal Rumble.
Those checks, those big checks, I guess aren't racking up anymore. So when he failed to win the Rumble, she got pissed off.
Catwoman is so fixed on gold, why does she just go for the world title herself? This woman has been causing a lot of troubles in the TWA locker room lately. And Legs just continues falling for her each and every time. Good evening, everyone.
I am Rich Uncle Pennybags, campaign associate for the female demographic. But you may know me better as Captain, God's gift to the TWA's Divas division. I am out here to discuss an issue that has plagued not only the TWA, but every workforce in America for the past century. Unequal pay of women compared to men. Until Pennybags got into power, no GM ever cared to fix this problem, especially that old sexist Billy Mays. Pennybags did something about it, and now we divas earn as much as male main eventers. Ladies, if you vote to keep Rich Uncle Pennybags in office, not only will this great equality continue, we could set a precedent for the rest of the U.S. Businesses will see how much we flourish, and they will follow suit and pay their female employees equal too. See, a vote for Pennybags equals a bright future, not just for the TWA, but for America.
She says all the women are being paid as much as the men. That's true. They're all being paid the same amount of Monopoly money.
Here comes her charge, Legs.
Legs, what the hell did you interrupt me for? Sorry about that, but I got great news, babe. Listen, Legs, I think it's time that we broke. What the fuck, babe? I just talked to Pennybags earlier, and because you and him are good friends, he decided to convert my salary to American money and give me a huge title bonus if I successfully defend my belt at Telethon. Really? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. What were you going to say? Nothing, babe. Just complimenting on how hot you are. Yeah. Excuse me just a moment, babe. You heard me, Crackers. I'm putting my light heavyweight title on the line in Houston, y'all. And it's an open invitation. So what jive-ass turkey has the balls to come and face me at Telethon for the light heavyweight title? How about Mr. Bean, or Mom, or Waldo? I can kick your ass again.
This guy. Oh my God. Legs, you better keep your words soft and sweet, because you're pretty much going to have to eat them. Indiana Jones is back.
Indiana Jones?
That's right. I see you've gone through yet another identity crisis, buddy.
Shut your mouth, Grandpa. You just jealous of my threats. 'Cause you as old as fuck.
And who's this lovely escort you're with? Was she expensive?
Fuck you! That's my girl, and you ain't got no right calling her that, bitch! Are you out here to challenge me, or just stand there and cough and complain?
I'm finally all healed up, and I'm back to give that title some credibility again.
people seem to think of that belt as the least important of the TWA lineup. The bottom of the barrel. Maybe that's just because people like you are holding it. But I don't see it as such. I see it as a treasure. Like all the artifacts I have excavated during my adventures. Only this one, I get to keep for myself. To answer your question, yes, I challenge you for the light heavyweight title at Telethon.
Hey, look over there.
Legs tried to smack Indy with the belt, and now he's running off like a scalded dog. And now Catwoman stealing the belt from Indy, and oh!
Is she gonna get suspended?
And Catwoman just knocked out Indiana Jones with the light heavyweight belt, right between the eyes. I don't know if Indiana Jones should fear Legs as much as fear Catwoman, because we know that that harlot is going to be at ringside should this match happen at Telethon. The referee is checking on Indiana Jones to see if he's okay. Stop! You are suspended! You know that, Catwoman!
Me? For what? Yeah, what gives?
You clearly broke our law about cross-gender attacks! And now I got a complaint about not enforcing this law in a similar situation, so I'm not making the same mistake here! What's going on here?
This asshole is trying to suspend me, sir.
You mean enforce the law?
This is my campaign associate, Billy. She is not going anywhere. That was a lovely speech, by the way, Selena.
So you can suspend Samus for destroying a hostile machine? But she can bash a man in the face with a belt and receive no consequences?
Look, let's just forget about it, okay? She made a mistake, and she's sorry for it. Right?
Yeah, sure.
And what about that deal you made with Legs? Converting his salary to America. Gotta go?
Good news, guys. I got you both bank heist qualifiers. I need as many allies in that match as possible, so we can have a greater chance of winning, and that contract will be in the hands of someone who won't cash it in on me. So you two better not lose.
Well, it looks like Freddy's entourage has gotten spots in the bank heist qualifiers. Karis is going to be taking on the returning Tourette's guy.
Wait a minute. I thought he was just participating in the Rumble and that was it.
I thought it was a one-time deal myself. Apparently, though, Tourette's guy has signed on for, I think it's a 6-month deal. Maybe it's a year.
But his neck, he can't wrestle in that condition.
Would it be something if Tourette's guy pulls off an upset over Karis and goes to Telethon?
The following contest, scheduled for fall, is a bank heist qualifier match. Introducing first, from Egypt, weighing in at 258 pounds, Karis.
Yeah, I'm sure Karis went all this way, racked up all those wins just to lose to a drunken idiot.
Some upsets have happened in the past. Mr. Bean upset Orlock to win the light heavyweight title some time ago. Anything can happen here in the Television Wrestling Association. But of course, we're not taking anything away from Cutts. The man was also on a roll last year, holding a firm grasp on the Universal title for about 6 months. Also had an impressive showing in the King of the Tube tournament, and he was not too shabby in the Royal Rumble either, but I cannot believe his newfound alliance with Freddy Krueger.
And his opponent, from Columbus, Ohio, weighing in at 235 pounds, Turecka!
They love him here in Chicago. Turecka.
That's only because he hasn't been around for so long. I'm sure if he stays here a couple of weeks, he'll get the same piss-poor reactions he got 2 years ago.
Well, the man is a blue-collar, working-class citizen. TWA fans have recognized how hard he has worked to make TWA the powerhouse that it is today. And being a former tag team champion, Turecka has shown he is capable of holding championship gold. And Turecka, I guess, wants to mark his return in spectacular fashion. Although John McClane tried to think the same way, but thanks to Captain Rhodes, that did not happen. John McClane has once again been incapacitated as he was taken to the hospital earlier thanks to Captain Rhodes' senseless attack.
He was relieving his stress.
Oh, please.
Haven't you ever been pissed off and just taken it out on the person next to you?
Oh, really? Here, meet my fist. Looks like these two fighting on the outside. Karis with a huge headbutt to Turecka. Turecka was one of the people who lasted the shortest in the Royal Rumble match a few weeks ago. He made his way in, but I think he was one of the 16 competitors eliminated by the eventual winner, Chuck Norris. And now, Karis trying to put knots in Turecka's head. And choke slam right on that bad neck. It's been well documented that of Turecka with the bad neck problems, but he just got the shoulder up. Unbelievable. He's fighting with the heart of a champion, even though he's only won one title in this federation.
Stalker, you can't attack him.
I can't see shit!
And if Stalker tries, he'll either be suspended or fined, but he's nothing. And Turecka just knocked Karis from behind. And And looks like Karis is going to finish off Turecka with a Goth pile driver. The same opponent, the same move he put away other opponents with. Won the Universal title. 1, 2, 3. Karis, despite the distraction, gets the victory.
Your winner, Karis.
Wait a minute! That's the Stalker!
Well, I guess as long as you don't come out the curtain, you can interfere.
Well, the match is also over, so... Oh, and Stalker just sent a stern message, not just to Karis, but to Freddy Krueger. But despite the chokeslam from the Stalker, Karis will join TWA in the Bank Heist ladder match at Telethon. Will Frankenstein be just as lucky as his partner and friend later tonight? We shall soon find out.
Hi, it's Vince with one half of the former tag team champions, Alex Delarge, and his manager, Stanley Kubrick. How did you feel losing the belts?
That's not important. What is important is that Jack's Gulliver is in check. Stanley set him straight, didn't ya?
Did you?
That is correct. The beating I gave him made him think twice about what he did. You see, Jack is like an obedient dog. He recites my commands, but when he misbehaves, I beat him and he remembers who is boss. His head is now back in the right place. I am now confident he can return to work with Alex, which is why I have arranged a tag team title rematch against Brute Force at the next pay-per-view.
Interesting. You voting for Rich Uncle Pennybags? Ugh. Back to ringside.
Okay, thanks Vince for wasting our time there.
I don't know how Kubrick got Jack back on their side.
Personally, I think he's full of crap. The way Jack Torrance and Alex Delarge were fighting tooth and nail after they lost the belts, I have reason to believe that there is no partnership here. Here's one man who is definitely not happy.
Really not happy. He's looking down.
James Bond, after he was eliminated by Jaws at the Royal Rumble, he became livid and took apart our announce table. He has something to say. Steady, he's just leaving. This is very uncharacteristic of Bond. He's looking at that fan there. Oh! James Bond just threw the fan from the guardrail and DDT'd him!
Please, Bond, stop. You're gonna get us sued.
What the hell is he doing? James, stop this! Enough's enough!
Somebody please come out here, stop this before we get sued.
Somebody call security! This is just...
I sure hope that guy doesn't have powerful connections.
Bond is going insane! Oh, he just nailed his finishing move, the Anaconda Vice, and he's just strangling the hell out of this poor fan! Come on! And finally, we get some damn help out here! And now, referee Charles Robinson arguing with James Bond over this... And wait a minute! James Bond! He's flipped! He attacked referee Charles Robinson! This is... And now, wait a minute, here comes Jaws! Jaws is trying to calm James down, and...
Is it really smart for the guy who threw him out to try and calm him down?
Looks like he's finally getting through to James here. trying to leave, and now, oh, James Bond, he just Pearl Harbored and attacked Jaws from behind. James, he's gone haywire.
Was winning the Royal Rumble meaning this much to him?
I know he wanted to win the Royal Rumble, but this has gone too far. I mean, I've known James Bond for a long time. He was a huge fan favorite here in the Television Wrestling Association. He always got along with his fans. He enjoyed being here, and now, after years of not being the champion, I guess it's frustrated him to such a degree, and just James needs help.
I'm Rich Uncle Pennybags, and I approve this message.
What makes the TWA as great as it is? You, the fans. So what better person to represent you than Rich Uncle Pennybags? He loves babies. He loves puppies. And he loves you. Unlike Billy Mays. When you vote at Telethon 6, just remember, a vote for Rich Uncle Pennybags is a vote for America.
Pretty powerful ad, huh, Billy?
Are you shitting me? That's what Trump's expensive production crew fires out? I haven't seen more obvious green screen since the Star Wars prequels. The fact that you even have to make a stupid ad like that tells me you're desperate.
No, it tells you that you need to get off your butt and be creative. At this rate, I'll have everyone in the TWA world voting for me, and you will be in my private bathroom scrubbing the skids from my toilet.
All that did for you was make you tonight's comic relief. I don't need no damn cheesy ads like that to win the election. All I need is the truth. I'm gonna go now. You two resume with that blowjob.
Please, let me come with you, Vanessa. I just know Sarah Connor will try to attack you. But thanks to that restriction Mr. Pennybags put on her, if I come with you, she will never be able to step anywhere near that ring.
I'm not afraid of that bitch. I can take care of myself.
Well, can I come with you anyways? I've heard some preposterous rumors that the rest of the TWA divas don't like you. What if one of them tries something?
And that's news to me? I am already aware that this place is like a fucking high school, operating on rumors, looks, and popularity administered by these little sluts. I don't need or want you out there. You just make yourself useful back here by shining my woman's title.
Yes, darling.
What was with that ad that Pennybags ran earlier?
That's gonna get people to vote for you, shoving babies, puppies, apple pie, and hot women in your face.
Why doesn't Pennybags just say he likes Katy Perry? I mean, wouldn't that give him the vote for the young people? Here comes the TWA Women's Champion medal, but she doesn't have the belt with her. It has, of course, been over 30 days since Metal Queen defended her women's championship.
Well, maybe she's gonna defend it at On Your Monitor.
Well, I wonder if Billy Mays is going to have anything to say about this. Metal Queen not defending her belt over the past 30 days, and combined with her newfound arrogance once just winning the title, I wonder if she's going to find herself in trouble with Billy Mays and authorities.
TWA World, I have good news regarding my nemesis, Sarah Connor. Since Billy Mays doesn't have the balls to punish her for using deadly force against someone of the opposite sex, rich Uncle Pennybags took it upon himself to reimburse the most interesting man by placing the following restrictions on her. She can no longer be within 20 feet of him. And for as long as I am the women's champion, she will never get another title opportunity. So that basically means there is now an open window for any of you wannabes who don't like me to step up and be the next #1 contender.
I don't know how she came back, but Samus, she's back from her suspension, and she wants that woman's title that is right around the waist of Metal Queen. And of course, it's been no secret that these two have had their problems, even going back to before Metal Queen won the championship. Metal Queen said on numerous occasions that Samus wasn't ready for prime time, that she wasn't ready for the big leagues, that she was just a wannabe diva trying to pretend to be women's champion.
And I couldn't have said any of those statements better myself.
Samus, she never lost that title. She wants it back. And if I were Metal Queen, I would take her dead fucking seriously. Wait a minute, that's Katana and Melina! And they're going after both Metal Queen and Samus! And now here's the most interesting man. You know he's going to stop the attack since he and Metal Queen have become an item.
You sneaky little chicas. You will pay for that. Baby, are you okay?
Somebody get Metal Queen a stretcher.
Well, get help for both of them. Both of them just been Pearl Harbored by Katana and Melina.
The champion comes first.
Katana and Melina have defeated almost every diva on the roster. Hold on a second, girls. Don't worry, I'm not here to punish you.
even though that attack was uncalled for and unnecessary, I managed to pull some strings, and I freed Samus from her unjust suspension. I was going to put her in a number 1 contenders match against one other diva, but then I remembered how dominant you two have been lately. So I just cooked up another idea. Next Battlefront will be the contenders match, but it will be a tag team match. You two versus Metal Queen and Samus. If they win, it will be Samus versus Metal Queen at Adrenaline Rush for the women's title. But if you two win, it will be a triple threat match. Sound good?
It sounds delectable.
Okay. Well, we heard that there was going to be a number 1 contenders match to determine who would go and challenge for the primetime title in Telethon, and this is going to be it. Dracula, Fox McCloud, Hulk Hogan, and the Incredible Hulk have all inserted their names into this fatal 4-way encounter. Whoever wins gets the primetime title shot against Bane, I assume, at Telethon. Provided that Bane doesn't lose the primetime title between now and Telethon.
I'm sure Pennybags will make sure of that.
All these 4 men are going to be hungry to make it to the big stage.
The following contest is a fatal 4-way match. Introducing first, from Transylvania, weighing in at 228 pounds, Count Dracula!
Dracula was, of course, the former primetime champion. He lost that title to Bane a few months back, and he would love to win this match and go back to Telethon and take that primetime title from off the waist of the man who took it from him in the first place. I just overheard that Samus and Metal Queen are going to have to team up on next Battlefront against Katana and Melina. Quite frankly, how is Metal Queen and Samus going to get along?
And quite frankly, how does this benefit Metal Queen at all? Either way, she's got to compete twice.
Well, that grind comes with being women's champion.
All 3 of them hate Metal Queen, so they're probably going to secretly team up.
And from Cornelia, weighing in at 186 pounds, Fox McCloud!
Fox McCloud, he had an impressive showing at the Royal Rumble as well. He showed he was not intimidated by any opponents, big or small. Fox has embraced a new positive energy, a new outlook on life. Thanks to the angry video game nerd, Fox McCloud is reborn, rejuvenated, and he would love to turn it into championship success. May not have won the Royal Rumble, has a chance to go for the primetime championship at Telethon, provided he can get through his other 3 opponents. He's getting a hell of a response from the United Center in Chicago. They love his athleticism.
Hey, want to make a wager on who's not going to win?
Strange things have happened, though.
And from Hollywoodland, California, weighing in at 340 pounds, the immovable Hulk Hogan.
As I said, strange things have happened. Bulk Hogan actually was TWA heavyweight champion, albeit briefly. Bulk Hogan entered at number 39 in the Royal Rumble, and despite that, he lasted one of the shortest times in the Royal Rumble match. Bulkster has also been former tag team champion, and I guess he would like to add prime time to the tape.
Here comes his t-shirt magic trick.
Once again, where did he get the OWO shirt?
And lastly, weighing in at 400 pounds, the Incredible Hulk.
This man always gets a hell of a response whenever he comes out. A TWA icon and legend, the Incredible Hulk. He has already been primetime champion once before. He would love to get that belt back around his waist again. So, we have 4 competitors here. 2 of them have been former primetime champions, the Incredible Hulk and Dracula, whereas Fox McCloud and Bulk Hogan have never held that championship. And we got the 2 heavyweights, Hulk and Bulk, going at it. Fox and Dracula are going at it on the other side of the ring.
I think the ring is tilting a bit.
Now, I don't know if the rules are the man who gets the first pinfall or submission wins the match, or if they're eliminated.
It's 1 pinfall and that's it.
Okay, so we're going to see a lot of pinfall breakups here. Bulk Hogan drapes the Incredible Hulk's face on the ropes.
Plus there's no disqualification and count out, obviously.
So these 4 men could do whatever they want to each other, which is actually going to help Bulk Hogan because he's going to need weapons to get through this match. The longer the match goes, he's screwed. And the Incredible Hulk is already giving Bulk Hogan a hard time. Fox McCloud with a wrench to the neck of the veteran Dracula. The crowd here, I think, is pretty split of who they want to win between Fox and the Hulk.
Hogan is already spent.
And Dracula is just picking up the remains. Fox McCloud is showing no intimidation of the Incredible Hulk. Hulk seems to be just too strong for the light-weighted Fox McCloud. Here's the pin. 1, 2. Oh, Bulk Hogan gets the shoulder up. 2 3/4 more, it would have been over. And now Bulk Hogan's got the steel chair. Anything goes. And he smacks Dracula hard. And now he bashes Fox McCloud in the back with it. And down goes Hulk. Bulk Hogan, unbelievably, is now the one to beat. And now he's backing off for some reason. And Dracula bashes him back with a steel chair. Dracula did not take too kindly to that chair shot by the immovable Bulk Hogan. Dracula attempted a power bomb, but Bulk Hogan reverses it into a face buster.
No, I think Dracula just couldn't hold the weight.
That might be. And Fox McCloud just clipped Bulk Hogan at the knee. Those knees are already compressed due to all the weight that Bulk Hogan carries. And now we see Incredible Hulk and Dracula going at it. Nobody is showing any intimidation whatsoever of the Hulk. Fox going for the pin. I wonder if eventually Fox, Bulk, and Dracula are going to put their issues on pause and all go after the Incredible Hulk, because he looks like the one to beat. What's Fox McCloud going to do here? DDT! Bulk Hogan's bald cranium has to be cracked thanks to that maneuver. Hulk smash to Dracula. This could be over. Fox McCloud needs to get in the ring if he wants to keep his title shot hopes alive. 1, 2. Oh, Dracula gets a shoulder up. Oh, there's the Hulk bomb. Bulk Hogan's now getting back into the ring. And down goes Dracula, and Bulk Hogan stops the count. Oh, sorry, it wasn't a pinfall attempt because Bulk Hogan stopped it. And now Fox McCloud capitalizing on a fatigued Dracula. Here's the pin. Bulk Hogan breaks it up. Hulk's been taken out of the equation, albeit briefly, but Bulk Hogan with a hard scoop slam to Fox McCloud. Dracula drapes the Incredible Hulk right on his face. And here's the pin. And Fox McCloud breaks it up. Nobody is close to being done here. Bulk Hogan in the driver's seat currently, although he'd probably break the driver's seat if he were to ride one. And Dracula, he's the most fatigued one so far. I would think Bulk Hogan would be eliminated first. Down goes the Hulk. Could it be Bulk that goes to Telethon and goes for the primetime title? But now the action is spilled to the outside.
Hulk versus Bane. Which one of them would lose oxygen first?
Bulk Hogan giving a chiropractic adjustment the hard way to Fox McCloud. Incredible Hulk drapes Dracula with a belly-to-belly suplex. 2, 3. Oh, that was close. If Bulk Hogan hadn't spent some time dancing, he could have broken up the count sooner. But nonetheless, the match continues. Incredible Hulk with a bear hug, and Fox McCloud tried to go for a pin at the same time against Bulk. That would accomplish nothing. Hulk is really giving a hard time to Dracula, and Fox McCloud with a hard clothesline to Bulk Hogan. Here's the pin. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2. No! Twice! The match was almost over. You thought it was going to be the Hulk? No! And would it be Fox McCloud? Not him either. 1, 2, no! This match is so evenly contested. And Fox McCloud finally floors Hulk with a kick, but unfortunately Bulk Hogan was there to break it up. Now,
we've got an Irish whip fest going on here.
Both Fox and Hulk taking a rest in the corner, and Bulk Hogan aiming towards the Hulk. Now he has his attention set on Fox McCloud. Dracula is down. Fox, if you try to go for a suplex here, Bulk will break the ring. Ooh, I'm surprised that didn't break everything right there. Dracula with a hard clothesline. And there's a star switch to Bulk Hogan. Hulk is getting angry. He's going after Dracula. 1, 2, 3. Fox did it! Fox is going to face Bane for the primetime title at Telethon.
Who's your winner? Fox McCloud.
His positive newfound energy served him well. Fox is going to be seeing the bright lights at Telethon in Houston. He capitalized on a fatigued Bulk Hogan. And I know Bane has the edge in terms of muscle, but he cannot overlook Fox McCloud as a threat. Bulk Hogan has fallen and he can't get up. That's strangest things have happened in TWA, but that has got to be the strangest thing I've seen. My God.
Well, no time for laughing.
Here's a man who's in a bad mood.
Hogan, you have made many stupid decisions during your career, but betraying me was the stupidest one of all. Now you are going to agree to my demands right now, or I will come down there and make sure you are lying there all night. What do you want? I want a fair rematch against biggest blue blood at Adrenaline Rush. Unswe, I want to wrestle you at Telethon. Oh yeah? You and what ammo? How did you know I aligned with him?
Oh my God! It's Ammo! Bulk Hogan's sworn nemesis! He's back after a long hiatus. We've seen many comebacks over the past few weeks. And this one has got to be the strangest comeback. And now, wait a minute, that's Biggest Blue Blood. He tried to go for a fist, but he missed Ammo. And now, here comes Gigant. Aiming for his longtime rival, Biggest Blue Blood. Clothesline over the top rope. Now, what's he going to do to Bulk Hogan? Oh! He's taking his now former boss. Oh! Gigant just told Bulk Hogan with the consequence, it's over.
Now Hogan's gonna be lying there all night.
Gigant has finally had enough of Bulk Hogan pestering him around and stopping him from gaining title opportunities. This is now going to come full force at Telethon. Gigant versus Bulk Hogan. Gigant has finally seen the light and is now looking to be his own man. Now, wait a minute. Clark Kent and Bruce Wayne. Everyone knows them all best as Superman and Batman, former tag team partners, former tag team champions as the Justice League. Unfortunately for us, neither me nor Bruce had a good night at the Royal Rumble. He lost his primetime title match to Bane, and I did not win the Royal Rumble match. It looks as though neither of us will be going to Telethon. But that's not to stop us from getting even with the Monopoly. I have gotten my hands on them before,
and it was relieving. Thanks again, RJ and Mark. But Bruce hasn't gotten that chance to let his frustrations out on all of them. So here's what we want, Pennybags. Since Bane doesn't have a match for Adrenaline Rush, we want to reform the Justice League and face you and Officer Mallory in a tag team match. How is Monopoly going to react to this? I am truly sorry for you both. You two put up valiant efforts at the Royal Rumble. You see, TWAWorld? I care for your fan favorites. In fact, I care so much that I will put them on the telethon card just to make everybody happy. As one of the marquee main event matches for telethon, it will be Superman versus Batman. And it will be loser leaves TWA. Take that, Justice League! This is earth-shattering! These two met at the first telethon, the first Telemania. And now these two are going to face each other again on the grandest stage of them all. Only this time, it will be loser leaves TWA. Both men have had such rich and legendary careers here, and one of them is going to have to leave it all behind. And here is the main event of the night, the Stalker, taking on Jason Voorhees. The Stalker has, of course, been stalking Freddy Krueger all night, as well as his band of misfits known as the Slashers.
And I guess maybe you could say Jason has been doing the same thing too.
Both of these guys have an axe to grind with Freddy, so I guess both of them will be fighting tooth and nail to see who can get to Freddy first.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Camp Crystal Lake, weighing in at 275 pounds, Jason Voorhees.
Jason, he too has been victim of Ghostface's interference in matches with Freddy Krueger. It was at the December End of Days pay-per-view that thanks to Ghostface, Jason did not win the title from Freddy.
And then on the last Battlefront before this, Jason and Stalker kind of came to blows over beating up Freddy.
His opponent, from Antarctica, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Stalker!
Slowly and methodically walks to the ring. He's been dying. Well, dying is a poor choice of words. He's already dead. But eager for a chance to get his hands around Freddy Krueger's neck one more time. Stalker has warned many opponents in the past that if you get in his way, you will pay dearly. Most of them have paid with their lives. I would go into detail more about the Invisible Man, but I know, Mark, you'll just get angry.
Don't you dare. Thanks for reminding me who I'm going to be rooting for here. Go, Jason.
And the bell has rung. Two giants in that ring.
And this is kind of a rarity because these two are approximately the exact same proportions, around 6'6", 6'7", 275 pounds.
These two are very evenly matched. And you gotta think, the longer this match goes, both men are going to be tired out. There's the TWA champion, Freddy Krueger, hoping to get a ringside seat. If I have to work with this guy again on commentary, I leave. You'll be stuck with it.
Just me here? The commentary is going to be quiet for like 75%. Besides, it looks like Freddy's just staying on the stage.
And Jason just smacked the Stalker's face right into the canvas, but Stalker comes right back with a DDT. There's a kick below the mask. Both of these men are not technically sound in that ring. You won't see any catch-can wrestling here, nothing fancy. You will just see two big guys beating the holy shit out of each other. Jason just tosses Stalker halfway across the ring with a belly-to-belly. Of course, the Stalker, he doesn't stay down for very long. So Jason is going to have to dish out a lot of punishment to the Stalker to keep him down.
But what's going to keep either man down? This could go until both of them are just random piles of body parts.
I'm pretty sure Freddy Krueger would enjoy that. He has no love lost for either of these two competitors. Of course, Freddy Krueger's ecstatic that one of his henchmen, Karis, will be going to Telethon as part of the bank heist ladder match.
He says that he wants as many of his allies in there as he can, so one of them will win and they won't cash the contract in on him. Who's to say that they won't?
Exactly. Anything can happen in the TWA, and those guys will, of course, want the TWA title. And if Freddie, their boss, is the champion, then I advise that Freddie watch his own back. Carson AAA already entered into the bank heist. We're awaiting, I think, 4 other slots.
I still don't see TWA's logic giving AAA a forfeit win.
What else could they do? The match between AAA and John McClane never happened thanks to your buddy, Captain Rhodes.
Why couldn't they have just gotten somebody to replace McClane and continued with the match?
Why didn't Captain Rhodes just stand in there and face AAA?
Oh, he's rated our champion. He doesn't have to prove anything else.
Well, he thinks he proved to everybody he got big balls just because he attacked John McClane. Stalker with a huge ring to the neck of Jason Voorhees. Here's the pin. 1. No.
Well, thankfully, John McClane is a brittle old man, so that attack put him out of action for maybe another 6 months.
Oh, I have reason to believe John McClane will be back in time for Telethon. He's determined to make it back on the national stage more than ever. Stalker with a DDT. Should the Stalker win, will he get that rematch against Freddy Krueger at the upcoming On Your Monitor Adrenaline Rush pay-per-view? Sidewalk slam. I just can't get over the news that Superman and Batman are going to face each other in a loser leaves TWA match at the grandest stage of them all, Telethon.
And I guess the most surprising thing about that is that it was Pennybags who booked that match.
I mean, Superman has main evented multiple telethons, telemanias, being a former world champion, former tag team champion. Jason with the Crystal Lake Cross. Batman being a former Universal champion, former tag team champion. 1, 2. And both of these guys have been in TWA for as long as we have been on the air. So to see one of these two men, one of their careers to come to an end, it is going to be saddening, heartbreaking. Probably one of these competitors may never bring themselves to show their face in the Television Wrestling Association again. And of course, Freddy Krueger standing on the apron. He wants to make sure that the Stalker is eliminated from TWA for good.
Yeah, maybe he could go join the Invisible Man.
And now the Stalker, massive choke slam to Jason Voorhees. Could this be it? 1, 2, no! Very close. Very close. Of course, Rich Uncle Pennybags also stepping up his campaign with one of those cheesy ads that would make George W. Bush proud. I mean, what happens if the ballots come in? What if people actually vote for Billy Mays? What if they want him as the one representing TWA? Or is Pennybags going to hire people to burn the Florida ballots? 1. Jason Voorhees just got thrown hard over the top rope. Also, we will witness Fox McCloud go into telethon as he challenges perhaps Bane or somebody else for the primetime title. Of course, Chuck Norris, the man who will be going to the main event of telethon, was attacked earlier by Freddy Krueger, and a nosedive pile driver by the Stalker. What happens if the Stalker gets involved? One, we see Chuck Norris and the Stalker come to blows over who wants to pick the bones of Freddy Krueger first. Chuck Norris was, of course, in the main event of last year's telethon, and he's going back again. Jason with a hard elbow. And now the Stalker is going to put Jason Voorhees to sleep. Very effective sound strategy. Stalker didn't grasp onto it long enough. Both men are now relying on fisticuffs now. This is getting ugly real fast. And Jason now pounding into the head of the Stalker. Stalker with a hard DDT. I'm surprised that even though Freddy is out here, that we don't see Karis or Frankenstein or Ghostface or Leatherface out here. Ghostface and Leatherface have advanced to the semi-final of the tag team tournament, and will await another team next time. We don't know what the other two teams will be competing. I know Brute Force will be watching. Stalker with a hard DDT. Stalker has the agility. Wait a minute, here comes Chuck Norris, getting revenge for earlier on the night, putting knots in Freddy Krueger's head. What's going to happen? These two get it on telethon, and Frankenstein just surprised Chuck Norris from behind, and a brain chop. Stalker with a pin. 1, 2, no. Stalker better be on the lookout. Frankenstein is now up on the apron. Nosedive again. 1, 2, 3. Stalker is the winner. And now, looks like Ghostface and Leatherface wasting no time and going to work on both Jason and the Stalker. Jason just got draped on the ropes. And now they're looking to repeat the attack they did on the Stalker at Royal Rumble. Oh! Continued attacks, stopping the life out of Jason, and Ghostface has to pull Leatherface off of him.
The course is clear. Freddy can come down now.
Freddie, he's brave now that the Stalker and Jason have been taken care of. Backup dancers did all the work.
That, my children, was reassurance of what we can do as a unit. Let that not only be a message to Jason, the Stalker, or my telethon opponent, Chuck Norris. Let it be a message to every other naive challenger to come after telethon. I am unstoppable. I am unbeatable. I am eternal.
It's Rocky!
I'm back. I'm casting my bank heist contract on you and adrenaline rush.
And the crowd is cheering! We spent so much time on the bank heist qualifiers, we forgot that this man, Rocky Balboa, last year's winner, didn't cash in his contract yet. And now from the looks of it, Rocky Balboa has now decided to challenge Freddy Krueger. He's going to cash in the contract at Adrenaline Rush, face Freddy for the title. Will it be Freddy against Chuck Norris at Telethon, or will it be Chuck Norris against Rocky at Telethon? We don't know what's going to happen in the upcoming weeks. Thanks for joining us, everybody. RJ Peckham and Mark Adams signing off.